My name's Brandon Longhurst and I'm going to run every day for 2026 for wildlife conservation. In 2025, I made a promise to myself, not just to try, but to commit, to show up every single day, no matter how I felt. And I did, through tired legs, through doubt, through the days no one else saw, through the days where all I wanted to do was give up. Until one day, it all came to an end. And this wasn't because I quit, it wasn't because I wasn't strong enough, and it wasn't because I gave up. It was for the simple fact that I got food poisoning. And for the first time that year, I had to stand still. But in that stillness, I realised something. I realised that I don't have to be invincible, I just need to be present. This wasn't a failure, it was a test. A test of my patience, a test of my belief, and a test of how badly I really want to complete this goal. And the answer was clear right from the get-go. I didn't fail in 2025, I was delayed. And in 2026, I'm finishing what I started. Now what do I hope to gain from this? Obviously, I want to lose a bit of weight, I want to fight. I'm a fat boy right now. I aim to have a six-pack by the end of it, hopefully. But it's more than that. I hope to build a community, find like-minded people who want to help support me on this mission and who believe in this mission, protecting wildlife, bring greater awareness to the horrible things that happen to them daily, and building a greater love for them. I want to build that mental discipline. I know I've got it, but mental discipline, if I can get for a year of running every day, I can do anything in this world. There will be ground rules, however. Remember, it's about consistency, not distances. So it's a minimum of 3 kilometres a day. I'm aiming for 5 though. 3 kilometres is just there as a safety cushion in case I get injured, I'm ill, or I'm constricted for time. Number 2, it's done off local time zones and it has to be done every day. So if I've flown out to another country and it's 11:30 and it's a different day because of long haul, whatever, I've got a half hour to run around an airport and get my run done. It's as simple as that. The runs need to be done, there's no excuses. It's as simple as that. Number 3 is I'm allowing myself treadmill runs, and that's purely because it's winter right now. I want to be able to film content, and I can't do it at night time. So treadmills, I can do it in a gym, I can film content and get that done for you. I'm going to be posting daily on my Instagram and TikTok and weekly on here. TikTok will be every day. My YouTube will be more of a behind the scenes of it all, more in depth, let's say. And number 4, enjoy myself, don't give up and don't make excuses. And remember, there's one mission on mine, and although I will better myself, this is more than that. Most people do these fitness challenges for self-progression, for self-development, self-care. I'm doing it for something much bigger than me, and that is wildlife conservation. I don't just run for miles, I run for something bigger than myself. I run for the animals who don't have a voice, for the species pushed to the edge, not just by nature, but by us. Now, where did my love for wildlife begin? Right from the early ages of a kid. Now, I grew up watching Steve Irwin and I loved that man.
I have toughness. I am so tough. Stay away from me or I'm going to bite you. You bit me on the nose, you little brat. Woo, good hole. It's not completely understood why or how they build these holes. And it's pretty... Ah! Just kidding. They don't call me the crocodile man for nothing. You think this guy's dangerous? You should see what I've got in me shed.
No. Hideously dangerous. One bite and I'm a god. Get out. Back off. Get out. Holy smokes, that was too close.
Hey, yeah.
Let's follow him.
You had a bit of a good time, mate? Yeah, well, that's what life's about, isn't it? That's what life's about, mate. Just getting out there, having fun, you know, following your passion and just being enthusiastic, you know? That's the go. What good is a fast car, a flash house and a gold-plated dunny to me? Absolutely no good at all. I've been put on this planet to protect wildlife and wilderness areas, which in essence is going to help humanity. I want to have the purest oceans. I want to be able to drink water straight out of that creek. I want to stop the ozone layer. I want to save the world. And you know, money's great. I can't get enough money. And you know what I'm going to do with it? I'm going to buy wilderness areas with it. Every single cent I get goes straight into conservation. And guess what, Charles? I don't give a rip whose money it is, mate. I'll use it and I'll spend it on buying land. If there's one thing that I, Steve Irwin, would want to be remembered for, it's be remembered for passion and enthusiasm.
His passion, his energy, and his pure love for wildlife is just infectious. There's no way that you could watch that man and not fall in love with the animals he displayed. And then the film Jaws blew this out tenfold. And that's where my love for wildlife started. And that's where the connection was born and instilled in me. Started off with the ocean's apex predators, sharks. They're older than trees, perfectly evolved, essential to life in the oceans. They're feared more than they deserve, but yet without them, entire oceans fall out of balance. I fell in love with whales, gentle giants carrying songs across the sea, holding memory, migration and mystery in every movement. Creatures so vast, yet so vulnerable. I fell in love with big cats, tigers moving like shadows through dense jungle, their stripes blending perfectly with the forest. Every muscle built for patience, precision and power. Lions, noble, commanding, protectors of their prides. Their roars echoing across the savannah, a warning and a declaration. Jaguars, mysterious, powerful, sleek hunters of rivers and rainforests. Cheetahs, the embodiment of speed and grace, built for the fleeting moments where life and death meet. Now big cats are beauty and brutality combined into one. Predators, yes, but also essential to the rhythm of the wild. I fell in love with the giants of the land. Elephants, emotional, intelligent, walking ancient paths that are shrinking each year. Rhinos, armoured, prehistoric, standing strong while being pushed to the ground by human greed. I fell in love with creatures often overlooked. Red pandas, adorable, gentle, shy. Komodo dragons, the living relics of a world long gone. Reminders that evolution doesn't need our approval to be extraordinary. Fell in love with our closest relatives, gorillas, powerful yet gentle, protectors of family. Monkeys, cheeky, curious, playful and endlessly alive. And orangutans, thoughtful, patient, but losing their homes faster than we can replace them. I fell in love with the misunderstood. Steve Irwin's favourite. Snakes, silent, essential, keeping ecosystems in balance. And crocodilians, they're ancient survivors, unchanged because they never needed to be. Now, somewhere along the way of growing up, I drifted away from my dream of being a wildlife conservationist. Life got busy, comfort crept in, and the wild felt further away. But my love never left. And while we're all here sitting comfortable, forests are being cut down, oceans are being emptied, and silence replaces what once existed. So that is why I'm running for wildlife. I'm running because movement creates attention, because effort creates conversation, and because chosen suffering can mean something. Every mile is for the sharks still swimming against the odds, for whales singing through polluted seas, for the elephants and rhinos walking them shrinking paths, for the big cats running out of places to hide, and for forests that still breathe but are being diminished because of human greed. Now, I don't have to be the fastest, I don't have to be invincible, I just need to be present every single day of 2026 and willing to show up for something that can't fight back. If my discomfort can help protect their future, if my voice can remind people of what's at stake, then every single step will be worth it. I'm not running for myself, I'm running for wildlife.
Now there are some milestones I want to reach on this challenge. In no particular order except one, but we'll save that till last. First, I want to do a couple 10Ks. It's not a big distance, you know, it's the smallest of big distances, but a 10K every now and again would be nice. I want to get at least one half marathon, one full length marathon in the year. And I want to end December 31st. From the midnight of the 31st to the midnight of the 1st, I want to run for 24 hours straight. Now I'm hoping by then I've built up my following and I've built up a community of people who are passionate about saving wildlife and who come along for the journey and are there to support the mission and the cause. And have a big day out. I'll probably do it at a park in London and run for 24 hours straight. Gotta do the final day as hard as I can, push myself to my extreme limits, all for wildlife. Get in there. So yeah, that's the milestones I'm aiming to hit this year. Well, for 2026. Get up. I don't want to just create content, I want to create an impact. I want to create a mission that strikes people in their hearts and gives them something to take away. I want to educate people on TikTok. Every video I post daily is going to be educational and I'm going to tell facts and teach people about a different animal each day. I'm raising money for wildlife, I might as well educate you at the same time. I'm going to try and have a focus for animals that are critically endangered and below, but I will chuck in a couple popular ones there, you know, like a great white shark, my favourite, might be a bit biased there, or a jaguar. And I aim to complete it. I didn't complete it this year, it's haunted me, I'm gutted, I hate it. So, the biggest goal of all, outside of raising money for wildlife, is completing it. And that's as simple as it is. So, January 1st, 2026 will be the first of 365 runs. Now I hope you can join me. In the bio, I'll have a link to a GoFundMe, and that is where the fundraising will begin. I'll have a link to my TikTok, my Instagram, where you can see the daily uploads. Come join me on this beautiful, hard, and sure to be miserable at times, but beautiful mission. See you later.